Total white blood cell is used to determine the total number of leukocytes present in a given blood sample. It is usually expressed as cells per microliter or times 10 raised to power 9 per liter. The normal range for an adult is 4 to 11 times 10 raised to power 9 or 4,000 to 11,000 cells per microliter. The materials or equipment we'll be using include the improved Neubauer counting chamber, the cover slip, pipette, tox solution, EDTA blood sample. Principle of total white blood cell count. When blood is added to the WBC diluting fluid, which is the tox solution, it lyses or destroys the red blood cells so that it does not interfere with the counting, and it also preserves and stains the nucleus of WBC deep blue, making them easier to see or identify. Tox solution contains glacial acetic acid, gentile violet or crystal violet, and distilled water. This glacial acetic acid lyses the red blood cells and leaves the white blood cells intact. The gentile violet or the crystal violet stains the nucleus of the WBC, which makes them to be easily identified. Procedure. For the dilution, we are going to use 1:20 dilution, that is 380 microliter of tox solution and 20 microliter of blood. We'll mix our EDTA blood gently, then we'll prepare the dilution. We add 380 microliter of tox solution, then we added our 20 microliter of blood. We mix thoroughly and allow it to stand for 2 to 3 minutes. While standing, the red blood cells is being lysed while the nucleus of the white blood cells is being stained. You clean the Neubauer counting chamber, that is, you allow it to dry. You place your cover slip. Using a pasture pipette or micro pipette, you load the Neubauer chamber. Then you place the chamber under the microscope. This is how the Neubauer chamber looks like under the microscope. You have a cross line that divides the Neubauer chamber into 4 large squares. So for white blood cell count, you count the cells inside the square and also those touching the top left border of the square. After counting, we multiply the cells we counted by 50 to get our total white blood cell count. So why are we using 50 to multiply the cells we get to get our total white blood cell count? In order to get your total white blood cells, the formula is number of cells counted, that is the number of cells you got after counting the 4 box, times the dilution factor times the depth factor divided by area counted. Remember, our dilution factor is 20, then the depth factor is 10, and the area counted is 4 square per millimeters. That's the 4 squares you counted. So WBC is the number of cell counted times the 20 times 10 divided by 4, which will give you 50. So total white blood cell count equals to number of cells counted times 50. Let's look at an example. After counting the first box, we got 20 cells. The second box gave us 18. The third box gave us 22, while the fourth box gave us 20 cells. So 20 plus 18 plus 22 plus 20 will give you 80. So 80 times 50 will give us 4,000. That is 4,000 cells per microliter, or 4.0 times 10 raised to power 9 per liter. Clinical significance. When WBC is high, it is known as leukocytosis. Bacterial infection, leukemia, inflammation, and stress can lead to an increase in white blood cells. When white blood cells is low, is known as leukopenia. Viral infection, bone marrow failure, and chemotherapy can lead to a drop in WBC.